Hello Cancer, welcome. Today we're looking at a situation in your life which may be presenting you with a choice between two options during July 2021. By understanding how each of the options could pan out, hopefully this will give you a little bit of information with which to make the best decision or choice for you. So we look at the situation, your reaction to the situation, and then the options that come from that. We then look at how each of the options expand and how ultimately they finish out. Obviously these readings are just general, guys, so please do just take them however they resonate for you, if they resonate at all. If they don't resonate, guys, then I do upload several readings every month for each of the signs on different topics. So check out your playlist. There may be something there for you. Right, so what's happening is the Chariot. There's you showing up in your own reading, guys. The Chariot does talk about movement forward. It's been blocked by the Six of Pentacles, reciprocation. With the Chariot, we are basically trying to bring two separate things into alignment here to get them going in the same direction. So it could be that your efforts to push forward is being blocked by some form of or some lack of reciprocation. Your reaction is the King of Pentacles. The options then are the Hanged Man or the Hierophant. What was going to be expected or what will develop the situation? We've got the Nine of Cups or the Fool. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles as the outcome, or the Ten of Cups. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Death card, and the Ten of Cups is clarified by the Devil. Some big major arcanas there at the end, guys. So I think looking at the both sides, the underlying energy is the Page of Cups. Looking at both sides, we've got major arcana on both. So I think this is probably a fairly significant choice that you're facing, Cancer. So underlying energy then, guys, we've got this Page of Cups, and the pages for me talk about a level of engagement with something that is new, a new opportunity. So with the Cups, this is the realms of the emotions. So this can be spirituality, it can be a love connection. At the Page though, this is either something that you don't have a lot of experience with, it's something that's quite new, or it can talk about the level of involvement that we have with it. So at the Page, it's not fully formed, we're not fully committed, it is something that's in a small way. The pages can also, for some of you, the pages can talk about younger children. The Knights are sort of the adolescent teenagers. The pages can talk about the younger children, you know, those that are sort of pre-puberty. So for some of you, it could be a child maybe that is the underlying reason for the choices that you're going to make. But for the majority of you, I think this is just, there is coming into connection with something that emotionally you're kind of having a look at it because you think that it may have the capacity at some point to bring in some form of emotional fulfillment. So what's happening then, Cancer, is we've got the Chariot. This is your major arcana card. But what the Chariot talks about is it talks about moving forward, but we're moving forward, we're trying to bring into alignment two different aspects, either of ourselves or of our environment. But the key to the Chariot, the way that we get the quick movement forward, is by getting the two elements to focus on the same thing, to pull in the same direction and to go at the same speed. Now, so this does talk about moving forward, but you're moving forward together, and what is crossing this is the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles does talk about reciprocation. I give, you give, we're both giving equally. If one doesn't have enough, we can give to the other. And it's with the Six of Pentacles, it is in the material world. So I feel that this situation, I think that there is, because the Page of Cups is the underlying, I think this is either some form of spiritual pursuit or some connection where there are emotions involved with it. And I think that to move forward, only one of these horses is kind of, well, there is a mismatch, I think, between the two horses. Whatever the horses are, whether that's you and another person or, you know, something, both of them aren't pulling at the same speed, in the same pace. So I feel as if maybe one is more committed to this than the other one. Your reaction to this is the King of Pentacles. So it is a court card, and the court cards can always turn up in our life as people. So this could be, your reaction could be to go to this person if this is a person. The King of Pentacles talks about our ability to control our resources. It's a self-made person, you know, it could be a boss or a manager or somebody who owns a business. But the King of Pentacles is materially very, very stable. He's very good with his resources. And if this is a part of our personality, it talks about how we control and manage our resources, how in a very material sense we can kind of go after what it is that we want and balance our life. So this lack of reciprocation that is, or the issue of reciprocation that is blocking this movement forward, is either driving you to a point where you are going and consulting with a particular person, or this is putting you into an energy of, right, well, okay, there is a level of, there is no reciprocation here. There's something, you know, there is something a bit off balance. There's something that is not quite right. So this is you then thinking, okay, so I'm going to take control of this in a very real sense. With the Pentacles, it's all about the things that exist. So there is some, your reaction to this is some level of mastery of the money, of the resources, of whatever this 6 is that's not quite balanced. So this is you kind of, if this isn't you going to a particular person, then this is you talking about, you know, just sort of taking control of the situation yourself and figuring it out. So the options then that are presenting themselves to you, we've got, interestingly, we've got the Hanged Man and the Hierophant. The Hanged Man talks about not progressing a situation. This is basically the choice between doing nothing or making some form of contractual obligation. This is doing nothing versus actually signing a piece of paper and saying, yeah, okay, I'm committed to this. So I actually feel, I must admit, Cancer, I do feel as if you're the person in this situation that's a bit on the fence about whether you want to commit to this or not. I think the other person is all in, and you are kind of trying to decide what to do, whether to commit to this situation, whatever it may be, or whether to do nothing and just see how it plans out. Because if we go down the doing nothing path, we've got this 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups does talk about emotional happiness in the situation. So this is a situation that you're actually quite happy about. This is a situation, if things stay as they are for you, you would be quite happy. If you do nothing, you would be quite happy, just, you know, just carrying on as you are. On the other side, we've got this Fool card, and so if we go down the route of this commitment, whatever it may be, we do have the Fool card. The Fool is more major arcana. So with this, if you do go down this commitment, it is going to mean there's going to be some sort of overhaul in your life somehow. There's going to be a leap of faith. There's a new beginning. So this is a fairly big commitment that does have the capacity or the potential to change your life in some way, shape or form. There would be a noticeable new beginning in this area of your life. Wherever this is, you're going to be kind of beginning again somehow with it. Now, interestingly, with the 9 of Cups route, if you do nothing, which you're quite happy about, and just stay as you are, the outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. And this does talk about being able to attract resources. You know, you control them by attracting them in. Interestingly, we've also got a suited pair. So if this is a person, then you could eventually come into some kind of partnership with this person through doing nothing. And with the death card here, the death card does talk about a profound transformation. It talks about something kind of dying away, falling away for something else to grow in its place. So there is a profound transformation here with regards to your resources. So with the 6, as I say, there is a lack of reciprocation. I feel very much that this is talking about moving forward in a situation. But if this is also, if the material factor of this is also an issue for you, then certainly at the Queen, whatever this was, at some point you've got to a point where there's a level of mastery of it. But I definitely feel that for some of you, this could definitely be talking about a relationship in a very real sense, whether this is a romantic or a business partnership. But in some ways, by doing nothing, you do seem to be kind of coming into connection, possibly with this King of Pentacles. Now, on this other side, through this commitment and this new beginning, we do have the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups does talk about emotional contentment, emotional happiness. Here at the 9, you're happy with the situation. The 9 of Cups, this is things that you've done. This is happiness that you create for yourself. It is not dependent on other people. At the 10, there are other people involved in the situation. So I think through this commitment and through this new beginning, there is going to be a situation where you are happy with it. There is a lot of happiness with the person. But I must admit, what concerns me about this is the devil energy that's with it. Comes with it. Now, it could be talking about a Capricorn, if that means anything to you. In which case, you know, this is a good, clean, healthy connection that looks really, you know, really good and positive. Otherwise, I mean, look at this devil, guys, seriously. I'm just concerned, I think, with this, that if this isn't representing, as I say, if this isn't representing particularly a Capricorn, then my concern with this is that underlying this seeming 10 of Cups, this seeming happiness, there is some kind of power or control dynamic going on, or it's maybe, I feel as if it's sort of founded or based on something that's maybe not particularly healthy. That's my only concern with this, guys. Because the devil talks about the things that we give our power away to. So you could end up in a relationship. Because I feel as if this is somebody kind of trying to force you into making a commitment. You know, if you're unsure about committing to something and you've got somebody who's trying to kind of, because the Hierophant is not just a, oh yeah, you know, oh yeah, I'll move in with you, or oh yeah, I'll go out with you, or oh yeah, I'll come and work a few hours every week for you, or whatever. With the Hierophant, there is contracts involved. So seeing this and then seeing this devil, it just concerns me, guys. So if this is somebody who is pushing you, trying to force you into committing in a very sort of legal way, then just exercise caution. And I don't know, you maybe need to have a look to see if you can figure out what this devil energy is, because that really worries me. Because the 10 of Cups is beautiful, but not when it's based on an illusion, or not when there's something unpleasant kind of seething underneath the surface. So, guys, Oh, and the only other thing I wanted to say is you might, if you've maybe got a choice between two people, the Death card does refer to Scorpio, so you could have a choice between Scorpio and Capricorn. That's just popped into my head for some reason, so it might be relevant for somebody out there. So guys, anyway, if your intuition is telling you to do nothing, then I would suggest that you do nothing. Don't let anybody kind of force you into something that you're not ready for. So if you got something from the reading, guys, give us a thumbs up. Good luck with this. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Cheers, Cancer. Bye-bye.